Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is Tuesday today. I do believe it is October 24th. Um, yeah, still not back in my routine. I don't have a bag to show you today, but I thought I would give you a little peek into my bag room. This past weekend, we came home to do a little bit more putting away of things and getting ready for tomorrow's new furnace installation. So I decided that I was going to put all my bags back. And I'm not sure if I shared with you that the bags all fell off the wall. So I decided that I was going to add a sixth shelf to my wall of vintage bags, and proceeded to do that and sat down and heard a little clunk, went into the bag room, and they had all fallen off the wall. So, too heavy. I did use plugs in the wall, but Pius said, you need to find the studs, which I said, I've already found my stud. But I need to find the studs on the wall. So we fixed it all up, put them all back on. A little snippy moment or two here or there, but we got it all done, and the bags are all back on the wall. So I thought, well, what about the other side of the room? And sure enough, yesterday, that set of brackets fell off the wall as well. So I'll try and not make you too sick. But these are the lawn bags full of the bags that I took off the wall yesterday because I need to fix it. So here's my bag room. So I've got 6 shelves now. I've tried to color coordinate them. This little group from here back has not been listed. And this whole row has not been listed. This is all root stuff. And there's some root stuff here too. So that is, I've got some messenger bags, I've got some boots, I've got some book bags, and then this is the wall that we're having to fix. See, fell out of the wall. So this is, we are spray foam doing its job, I will say. The house is quite a bit warmer than it normally is, but not warm enough. I just couldn't get warm this morning. So as I said, tomorrow the furnace gets installed, and we are going to be back home. Just putting my phone back in my little holder. So we will be back home tomorrow night and Thursday night just to make sure the furnace is working properly. And then we will be having our last weekend at the trailer for the season, which is going to be very sad. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel. Today, I probably had my last decent drive in my little car. I think I shared with you that it is toast. It is no longer safe to drive. I'm so sad. I shed a little tear on the way home. I will be honest. But what I did realize is that little car is, I don't know, it sounds weird. It sounds a little dumb maybe, but that little car just puts me in a completely different place. And I drove home. I felt great. I had my tunes blaring. Really, it's the first decent drive in that little car I've had all year, because Harry had my car from January till probably, I'm going to say June. And then it sat for the remainder of the summer because I needed to spend a bit of money on it, and took it in to spend the money and found out that the frame is rotted and there's no point in spending the money. So Really sad. Really, really sad. But I am going to replace it with something similar. Something small, something 5-speed, and something that is just a ton of fun to drive. I didn't really realize how much I missed it, and I didn't really realize how much it lifts my spirits. And not necessarily that my spirits are low and need to be lifted, but it gives me energy. It gives me, I don't know what it is. It just gives me something that gives me a boost of something. And I am not prepared to do without it. So I will probably have to do without it for a little while. Those little Toyota Echoes are getting hard to find, especially in a stick shift. If I'm going to do it, I'm doing it. I want what I want. And I mean, they're not expensive, but finding what I want is difficult. Our neighbor across the roadway at the trailer is a mechanic. So I was asking him what little subcompact car I should be looking at. And he just said, stick with Toyota. So Scion is Toyota, but the little Scion IQ, I think it is so cute, but it's automatic. And I really, really want a stick shift. I enjoy driving the stick shift. So it's going to take however long it takes. One of these days, I'll find a little gem that, has not been driven a great deal. And I'm going to snap it up, and I'm going to keep my little car for the time being, because if I find something cute, I'm going to take the wheels and tires off my little car. I may even take the stereo out of my little car, and then I will scrap my car because it's not safe to drive. Or, maybe somebody might be able to use it for parts or whatnot. But if I get another Echo, then I will use my own car for parts. And that way it doesn't seem like such a loss, if you know what I mean. So it's all happening. The smell is still there, but I think it's going to be here for quite some time. I got myself some new Scentsy bars. Found a seller or a Scentsy rep at the park. Want to support people at the park, but no vanilla. So I got some berry scents. Now I'm looking for some vanilla. I love vanilla, and so does Pius. So that is working out. So we've got some stuff going on. 3rd of November is Pius's appointment with the surgeon to see what the results of his MRI was. Still don't have those, but I guess that's something we're just going to have to be patient with. He's still in a lot of pain. But we're enjoying being at the trailer, but we do realize that we would not want to live there. It is something that is very special to us, and we start to really look forward to it Thursday, Wednesday night, Thursday. And when you live there all the time, it completely takes that anticipation away. So we're learning some stuff. We've gotten to know our neighbors a little bit better. We're starting to do a little bit of work to the trailer just to try and protect it as much as we can over the winter. We found out some other stuff about how our trailer was prepped for the winter months, which just adds fuel to the fire that we were taken advantage of by the people who sold us our trailer. They knew that there was damage, and even more so, they didn't tell us about it when we bought it. But even worse, they didn't give us the opportunity to protect it moving forward. Whatever damage has been done to the trailer by the moisture that the defects in the trailer, because I do believe that some of it is a manufacturer's defect, but our tip out has sunk on one side, which is leaving a significant gap at the top of the trailer. Now the tip out, hopefully we'll be able to get it in. I'm not even sure if we can, but they tarp the tip out, which, our neighbor a couple doors down said, yeah, we thought it was weird why they were tarping the tip out. Well, we now know, because the tip out is where the vulnerable spot is. So, shame on them for selling us a damaged trailer. And even more shame on them for not giving us the information so that we can limit the amount of damage moving forward. And you know what? Due diligence. We have to take some of the responsibility for this trailer because we did not check it out as much as we should have. But and it's really making me very gun shy to buy a used car now because, you know, you just don't know what junk people are selling you because we can't even sell that trailer at the moment. So we're not sure what to do. We did get some legal advice. We haven't heard back from that lady. So chances are, I guess we can't do anything about it, which we didn't think we could. But we wanted to ask the questions. But oh, I'm so tempted to write them the most scathing email ever. But to what end? I mean, they got our money, they scammed us, and you know, it's our own fault. We should have been a little bit more proactive, but we've learned a lesson, a tens of thousands of dollar lesson, but we have learned our lesson. So yeah, we're still not sure what we want to do with it. I guess we'll see what it's like in the spring. I mean, it could be a complete write-off in the spring because of the amount of damage that we're seeing inside the trailer already. But oh well, we still love it. We still love going. I don't know. We're looking at different options at the moment. So that's it for me today. No bag, I'm afraid. Just a little shout out. Hello, Leather Bag Lady Weather Report. It's 18 degrees outside today. Beautiful. It was the most beautiful last drive in my little car. I mean, I may drive it locally to the store or whatever because the other car is with the mechanic at the moment to see if it's going to be something that I can still use for another year or two until I can save up some money for a new car or a new to me car. I will not be buying a brand new car. No, the quality of the new vehicles right now, I'm sorry, but in my opinion, based on the stories I'm hearing from Pius with his brand new 2022 pickup truck to anything that was made during COVID, because they just couldn't get the parts. So no, I'm not buying a new car. I will never buy a new car. I'm not interested in a new car. But finding something that isn't somebody's bag of problems, now that's another thing. But anyway, everybody, just thought I would say hello. Hopefully next week we will be back on track. I will be back at the gym. It's been probably a month since I've been to the gym, so I'm going to be one sore old bird for a while. But anyway, everybody, until we meet again, have a great day. Bye.